I don't know if it's too early to call, but I'm going to say it anyway. I think the Atlanta Dream can make a run to the WNBA Finals. Now, before y'all flood my comments saying they too inconsistent, trust me, I get it. But here's the thing. In the playoffs, all it takes is timing. If the Dream can hit their stride at the right moment, they can surprise anybody. But what excites me the most about their team, obviously their tempo, but the way they can flip a game instantly. It makes inconsistency almost irrelevant. And let me show you a quick example of what I mean. First quarter, scores 15-7. It's looking like a slow start, like they might have to dig themselves out of a hole, but no. Then they respond. They go down to Brionna Jones, who get them an easy bucket on the block. And that's what I love, having the option inside as a safety valve, even with how fast they play. But here comes the swing. They get a block on the other end, and now Jordin, who might be my favorite guard in the W this year, by the way, pushes the tempo, makes the right read, and finds Maya Caldwell, who buries a three. She hit 4 in this game, by the way. But just like that, it's a 5-point swing. 15-7 becomes 15-12. Now, I know it's a small sample size, but in this same game, the Dream end up winning by 23. And when this team is clicking, they can beat anybody on any night. That's why I'm not sleeping on the Dream when it comes to who could get to the finals. Now, when I see defensive spurts like this from the Dream, this is where I get a little bit excited, because this is the kind of defense I want to envision them playing in the playoffs. And yeah, it's true, sometimes they don't show up every night, but if they can lock in like this when it matters the most, they're gonna be a problem. So check this out. You get good on-ball pressure right off the swing, and as soon as the ball screen comes, they hedge and recover. And I'm telling you, she couldn't play this any better. So she shows, get back in front, hands up, stay patient, protect the rim. This textbook defense right here. Nice block. But now, here's where you stay disciplined. On that second chance attempt, she keep her hands up, she don't foul, and now help is on the way. And just like that, their defense turns into offense. And when that happens, it turns into a machine. Watch how quickly they get into the set. And I swear the WNBA has some of the best action in all of basketball. So look, they go from a ball screen to a high post entry. And from there, it's almost like they got a give and go kind of cut straight to the rim kind of action. And if you run that back, the timing is everything. From the moment the screener makes contact with the defender, that entry pass is already in motion. And the second that the screener hits, she already taken off to the rim, and the defense never got a chance to react. So now you get an easy bucket. This is what I mean when I say the Dream are sneaky contenders. They don't have to be perfect for 40 minutes, but when they locked in, they can beat anybody. Now, speaking of sets, right? This right here, this is real basketball. This is where real W fans know about the WNBA. IQ, timing, spacing. This is just beautiful basketball. And this is why I really like this Dream team, because when they settle down and they run their half-court stuff, they are trouble. And they doing all of this without their second leading scorer, by the way. So they get into their 4-high action and run a little cross screen to the elbow. But the defender plays it well. She fights over the screen and she stays in denial. Now, as that ball handler drifts over, Maya Caldwell replaces and pops out on the wing. That flows right into an automatic ball screen. Make sure y'all remember that. So she attacks off that ball screen, but nothing is there. So now Jordin spaces over and replaces that ball handler. As the ball swings back to the top of the key, here comes another ball screener. So you think. So she ends up slipping straight to the basket. Perfect pass to beat the rotation. Easy layup. Come on now. Tell me that wasn't fire. You can't lie. Tell me that wasn't fire. If this type of action don't get you excited about the Dream, then I don't know what to tell you. This is exactly why I keep saying on any given night, when something need to get done, the Dream can get it done. Now, it wouldn't be classic Drench Man fashion if I didn't implement a teaching point in this video. So let me get to teaching real quick. If you ever play with a guard that's always turning the ball over when they're the primary pick and roll ball handler, or if you the guard that always turn the ball over in those situations, listen to this. And this is why I love the W, because it always come back to fundamentals. Right here, you see the guard coming off this ball screen, right? And she's doing the right thing. She's not forcing the pass. She's reading the defense. But the one mistake she makes, she picks up her dribble. And most of the time, that leads to a turnover, a jump ball, or just a bad possession in general. So this is how you help your teammate out in those situations. Look at what Brionna Jones do right here. Instead of rolling all the way to the basket and stand behind the defender and saying to hell with the guard and leaving her stuck, she comes back in front of the defender, gains position, and becomes an outlet for the guard who picked her dribble up. Now, instead of a turnover, we end up getting a bucket. Now, that's smart basketball. Does that make sense to y'all? Let me know in the comment section. Now, speaking of gaining position, right? This is another reason why we love the W, because of those fundamentals. Now, I'm going to show y'all how to gain inside position so your guards can actually pass you the ball. And I'm going to use Satu as an example. But the first thing I want you to look at how Satu get to the post. Her defender is all over her, denying her movement. But pay attention right here, because Satu is going to be very intentional. She marches her defender down to the center of the paint and split her left leg, gets big, open up wide, and show her hands to give the passer a target. And now the passer is comfortable making that entry pass. Simple basketball, but it's the lost art of the game. And that's why I wanted to teach it. Y'all let me know if that helped y'all in the comments, because I love to hear from y'all about problems that y'all having.